Welcome in. I'm Stacy. Thank you to Lumibricks, formerly Funhole, for sending us the latest release from the Town Life series. This is set number L9100, the Toy Store. This incredible set contains 3,086 pieces, 10 brilliant LED lights, 6 happy-go-lucky minifigs, and 101 high-quality printed elements. That's right, absolutely no stickers. I'm pretty sure 101 printed elements is a record for me. Make sure to check the description of this video for any other offers or promotions Lumibricks may send our way. Now let's see if the toy store will bring out the little kid in you. I may say this a couple of times, but these colors are stunning, absolutely stunning. The base of this set is printed with hopscotch, which is really nice. And there's even nice colors in the hopscotch. We come over here, we've got our main entrance door, nice yellow around the frame, which I really like. The door is nice, clear print, clear glass piece. We come over to the front of the toy station and look at those windows, really clear that you can see everything right through them. Nice stairs, nice posts, nice architecture. And our toy station sign, you can see the light coming right through it. It's just beautiful with the balloons. Up to the second floor, more windows. Those are absolutely amazing. So much fun to build and they look great. The white really pops. Then we have some off-white details in the middle. And then up here, we've got some decorations, almost like you see in Christmas sets, but they're just to bring you joy, really. It's really, really beautiful. The other side, we actually have some yellow windows, which is nice to give it a little bit of a difference. And the framing around those windows is a little bit different as well. Lots of these 1x2s just to give it some more definition. Got our blue roof over here, again with windows, and those shutters actually open. And then over on the other side, we've got our red and white roof. Really nice built-in windows on the sides of the roof. And in the front, we've got a really nice arch there. We'll move over to the side, but first I wanted to show you this cute dinosaur. What a cute little individual build with printed pieces on the eyes. You can see his teeth there and a bone in his hand. He's really, really cute. Over to the side, nice and flush, and we've got more windows, and I love the off-white coming through in between. But my biggest surprise was, look at this, an exterior connector. Yay! Like the cyberpunk. So hopefully going forward, we'll have some more sets that will just join that way so we can turn on the lights. This is a better view of the windows in the roof, and they open as well. Onto the back of the set. We do have windows on the back on the first and second floor. You'll notice there's no handles to open anything because the back doesn't open on this set, and the floors are actually wired together with lights. So this is very different for Lumibricks. The battery box, the power button is here on the left side, which is really nice that you can reach it. There is studs on the building itself to attach the battery box to, but it does block the window there. There's also a USB-C here, so you can use this or you can use your own battery bank, which would remove this from blocking the windows. The other side, we have a door with a little plant next to it, and then we have window on each floor on this side, and then our really nice blue roof. That's the back of it. And the last side, we do have another connector on this side, which is fabulous. Each floor has a window so bright you can see right through all of them. And we've got some nice definition of bricks along the side here, a little bit different than the rest of it. We'll notice there are some hooks here on each floor, and that is because this set opens from the front. So we get into the inside, and I'll show you how those work. To get into this set, We're going to start on the blue side. This whole front piece just pulls right off. I'll show you the back side of that as well. So there's some hooks on the side of this, and they just go right into the clips, right into the building. What an awesome build. A really, really tall piece, but really fun with different pieces and different shades of white. We've got on the bottom floor a checkout counter, and we can see some of the details there, but look, this comes right out so we can take a closer look at it. But in the back wall, we also have lots of printed pieces. It looks like some gift boxes. So we've got a cash register here, printed piece, and a mug. Looks like maybe coffee or tea. And then we have some gift boxes on the shelf. Now this can actually go in whichever way you like because it's square and there's nothing on the bottom to prevent it from only going, or to make it only go one way. So we can turn this around whichever way we like, which is really cool. On the second floor, we have our board game room. Lots of nice printed pieces, table and chair. Take this out so we can take a closer look at it. There's a snakes and ladders board game on the table. More on that in a bit. And then we have printed pieces of board games up here on the shelf. Inside, there's more board games on the back wall. I just love how many printed pieces there are here. The way this is all laid out in such a small area. And what's a toy store without a toy repair station here on the top floor? Really nice details in here. I will pull this out so we could see a little closer. But we've got a chair with a desk and some manuals there, I think, and a little robot. He's got a printed face. And on that back wall, we have some seasonal toys. Beautiful, vibrant prints. And I love that ghost or whatever that is that comes down from the roof. It's pretty neat. All three floors on this side have, or all three rooms, I should say, have a walkthrough to the other side, and they all have a light. And the front part of this roof comes off also. It's just on there by two studs, so it pops right off. And there is our monster. I called him a ghost, but I don't know. He's blue, maybe some kind of monster, but I love how he hangs from the rafters. Our front does come off this side as well. I'm just going to move our little dinosaur out of the way. This piece is bigger, so there are 1x3s at the top that we just need to pull off. And then we can pull this whole front piece right out. We've got those clips on the back, just like the other one. On the bottom, actually I'll put this up. On the bottom, we can see our toys right through the back. And then those windows and the brickwork. Just incredible. It's a really nice piece on its own. The first two floors on this side is our toy section, but of course we're going to start at the bottom. And this piece here is actually a separate build that is just in there to help lock things in. But then when you remove that, you're able to take this piece right out. So really nice that we have access to every single floor here. We've got this display that spins, so some air dry clay and clay kit, nice printed pieces, a welcome sign, and then this setup here, we've got some model house sets, nice boxes that we built, and we've got a lighthouse, and I think that's a miniature Librisa. It's really cute. A toy truck down at the bottom. Let's spin this around and we have some more model sets. On the back wall, we have toy cars. Nice tire in there for the display. Looks like the fender of a car. And then on the right-hand side is our toy gun. Lots of different colors, lots of prints. Even the stairs to go up to the second floor are different colors to match the outside of the set. Lots more toys on our second floor. We've got toy trucks, and we're going to take this out to look a little closer. Of course, some boxes of toy trucks, some dinosaur eggs. Over on the other side, we have a rocket and a plane. And of course, we can turn this around however we want to because it comes right out. On that back wall, we've got some dolls in the pink and purple stand. The stairs continue with a different color style there. up to the 3rd floor, and we've got some ocean life over on the left. Beautiful printed and transparent pieces all throughout. This 3rd floor is one of my favorite. This is our Old West section, and the reason it's one of my favorite is because we have basically miniature builds of the Old West series sets. Really, really neat. This comes right out so we can take a closer look. You've got the saloon and the sheriff's office and then the post office. Spin this around to see the backs of them. Really nice, even like a big kind of cactus tree there. And then inside we've got our train and our cowboy camp. The ladder going up there, nice printed sign, welcome to the Old West. Really nice. Now you can see underneath there's kind of eaves in there, and that's where our extra stock goes. So we've got a couple of printed pieces here. We've got the bamboo house and the wood cabin. And if we look on the side there, the bamboo house has the Lumibricks, and then the wood cabin has Fun Hole, which is really neat. So these just go in these little spots here as basically extra stock. That was a really nice idea. And on top of all that, it does come apart modular style. So we've got our 1st floor, and then our 2nd floor, and our 3rd floor, and our large roof there. So let's get this put back together. So there's lights are on the 1st floor, and now watch when we walk this in. Now they're on the 2nd floor as well. And the 3rd floor. And then our roof. There we go. And then our roof. This actually comes off in one piece like this, but then this piece of the roof comes off. So it's just built so that it sits on these pieces here, so it doesn't clip on. But we've got some really nice details in here too. It's almost like a rest area or a kid's bedroom laid out. So we've got a bed and some toys up top with printed pieces, and the cutest little bathroom with this beautiful mirror piece. I don't know if I've ever seen a chrome piece that well done. It's so clear you can almost actually see your reflection in it. It also has a window here on this side. And I don't think we took a good look at the lamp, which if you noticed is a breathing light as well. So this is a good opportunity to show the connector and how they attach to each other so that the lights can go on this top floor. So these connectors just match each other when we put them on the studs, and we'll be able to see the lights come on the top floor. See that breathing light. Now let's do a lights out with the front off. We've got actually a light on each floor here. All the same kinds of lights. On the bottom floor, we have 3 lights and 2 different kinds of lights. We get the big one in the front and smaller ones in the back. And then on the 2nd floor, we've got 2 lights. And the 3rd floor, we've got 2 lights and then a light on the ceiling. And then we've got our breathing light up top. So with the face pieces on, the front pieces, there are some gaps that I find that here at the bottom. It's pushed in all the way, but it still seems to be a little bit loose. On this other side, you can see down at the foundation that it comes over a little bit, and it really should be flush. But I think it's got a bend in it because it's so tall, and then we've got these clip pieces. There's long pieces here. It still looks great, but I did notice that I have a hard time keeping that straight. And check this out. our 6 fun minifigs with this set. Our very first one is Ella. She has a name tag and an apron, so she is one of our employees. Then we have another lady, very business and serious looking. We have another guy that has a very cool character on his shirt. His hair looks like his, with a sword. This next guy has some horses on his jacket. Very cute. Another guy with a sweater and a hat. I like those hats, but they're so hard to see their faces. He's got a little duck on his sweater. And then my absolute favorite, this clown. And he's on roller skates. His details are really well done. And he is selling some balloons. Very pretty balloon. Our clown is wearing a very fashionable cape that is actually in 2 pieces that just attach onto his neck piece. Then we have our guy with the hat, nice details on the sweater in the back to make it look a little fuzzy. Our horses continue on the back of this guy. Not too many details in the back here, but if you notice, he does have 2 different colored sleeves. Not too much here either, but we could see the swoop in her hair in the back. And then some prints that continue with Ella on the back with her blonde ponytail. These 2 guys in the middle both have 2 faces, one on each side, so you can decide which one you like best. I chose the big smiles. A couple extra additions with this set. We have this beautiful colored poster. Hey kids, you'll never grow old as long as you're friends with a toy. Lots of pictures of all the toys within the set. We also have this board game that comes with this set. So there's certain spots on the set that are the Western sets, and it tells you to take the sets out of the actual toy store, put them on their spots. Our game pieces are minifigs, and we have a top. So you would spin the top, move the number of pieces, and then depending on what you land on, the rules in the back of the book tell you what your move is. So whoever gets to the end first is your winner. What a great idea. Before we sign off, I've brought in some other sets from the Town Life series. The Toy Store is 10 by 10 by 15.5 inches, so it is the tallest of all of these. On the left, we have the Balcony Theater, then the Toy Store, the Brick Art Gallery, and the Book Cafe. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.